Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Links in the description. This is a short video. It's an update of a case which I'm sure you're aware of. Rogel Lazaro Aguilera-Mederos was sentenced to 110 years for an accident. He was driving a truck, a semi-trailer, and he says the brakes failed, which led to an accident, car crash, very dramatic, which resulted in 4 people dying. And he was found guilty. There was can't think of the right word, a petition with I think 3 million signees saying that the 110-year sentence was too much. And subsequently, the governor has reduced the truck driver's sentence from 110 years to 10 years for an accident that killed 4. So we'll just read through the first part of this article. On Thursday, Colorado Governor Jared Polis commuted a truck driver's 110-year prison sentence for an April 2019 crash that killed 4 people. The governor, Polis, reduced Rogel Lazaro Aguilera-Mederos' sentence to 10 years. He will be eligible for parole in 5 years, starting in December 2026. Here's a quote from the governor. "The length of your 110-year sentence is simply not commensurate with your actions, nor with penalties handed down to others for similar crimes. There is an urgency to remedy this unjust sentence and restore confidence in the uniformity and fairness of our criminal justice system, and consequently, I have chosen to commute your sentence." So really, that's the main part of this article in regards to the update, the commutation of the 110-year sentence. The article goes on to describe the initial incident, which happened on Interstate 70 in Lakewood when his brakes failed, causing a 28-car pileup that killed 4 people. So I do understand that this is a controversial situation. Some people, I made a video on this subject when he was handed the 110-year sentence. At least one commentator mentioned, I can't remember the full details, of course, but they said, look, it's likely that he was at fault. There was negligence involved, that commentator believed. I don't know. I've not looked into the full details. My knee-jerk reaction, for whatever it's worth, is merely that 110 years does seem excessively high, especially if the majority of the cause was due to a mechanical failure. Then I don't think somebody should be blamed or convicted for such a lengthy period of time for the rest of his life. And with that, although there is the possibility that he was at fault to one degree or another, and yes, 4 people did die. It was a tragic incident, a tragic accident. I would be thinking that I'm in favor of this commutation. 10-year sentence seems at least fairly reasonable to me. Perhaps the families of the victims disagree with that. Perhaps the families of the victims blame this guy, Rogel Lazaro Aguilera-Mederos, for being negligent to some degree. Perhaps they feel that 10 years isn't enough. To me, it seems more reasonable. It seems better than 110 years. But again, I've not looked into the situation that thoroughly. I'm presuming that he is largely innocent, that the accident was due to brake failure, as he stated. If that's the case, then certainly 110 years is not appropriate in my mind. 10-year sentence with 5 years probation. Hang on, 5 years. Being eligible for parole in 5 years. That seems more reasonable to me.